Welcome to Mississauga, everyone. Tonight, our Nepean Wildcats are playing against the Mississauga Hurricanes. Our Nepean team is missing 4 of our players that are at the U18 Nationals. So they're missing 2D, Avery Jones, and Kate Yell, as well as 2 forwards, Maggie Houston and Jaylee McKinnon. So we have 4 call-ups, I believe.
Between your Mississauga Junior Hurricanes and tonight's opponent, the Nepean Wildcats. Our game officials are referees Ashley Dix and Kelly McGuire. On the line we have Sissy Jacobs and Sarah Phillip. Tonight's starting lineup for Nepean. At court number 17, Kylie Hollingsworth. At court number 18, Sissy Samiga. At court number 95, Madison McKay. On defense number 72, Rio Francis. On defense number 94, Jordan Malaga. And starting goal number 28, Dominic Ryu. And the rest of the Nepean Wildcats, Coach Elliott Spencer. Tonight's third lineup for your Junior Hurricanes. At court number 10, Olivia Aquino. At court number 22, Rodman Langus. At court number 37, Tiani Makokas. On defense number 9, Kira Owen. On defense number 88, Marissa Loins. And in goal number 29, Kalia Barrett. And the rest are Mississauga Junior Hurricanes, Coach Darcy Brady. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're able, please stand and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
Correction, I think we have 5 call-ups tonight. I'll do my best to get their names while they're playing. Luckily, most of them have their names on the back of their jerseys, so it should be good. I think currently in the league standings, Nepean sits at 2nd place, and Mississauga is, I think, 3rd place. Should be a good game. A little scramble at center, and Mississauga comes out with it. They circle. That's stopped by Hollingsworth. Hollingsworth dumps it in and chases. Mississauga rims that around the boards. Samiga loses her stick. Stick almost gets the puck though. McKay dumps it in to Samiga. Samiga's got it in the corner to Hollingsworth. Can't get the shot away. Back to Francis. Francis tries to go cross ice to Mulvihill, but that gets intercepted. Puck just comes out. Francis makes no mistake, puts it back in. They regroup. Ray after it. That gets tipped into Nepean zone. Gibbs got it. Up to Bray. Bray to McMullen. McMullen tries to go over to Casey. Can't quite get it. Casey in the corner. Back to McMullen. Just out of her reach. Mississauga comes out with it now. Shot on net. Dom Ryu with the save. Mississauga behind the net. Back to the point. D to D. Shot on net. That thing gets tipped wide by Carly O'Connor. Brewer gets knocked out behind the net. Shot on net. Blocked in front. The rebound is still loose. O'Connor gets it out. Donaldson picks it up now. She goes off the boards. Doesn't get out though. Back in the corner with Donaldson. O'Connor has it now. Boards to Gardner, tries to dump it in. She gets it deep into the corner. Cameron chases. Mississauga gains the zone. Dumps it towards the net. Pollard, or Francis gets it. Mississauga gains the zone again. McKay picks it up, goes forward with it, doesn't quite get out. Francis off the boards. That stays in, just comes out. Oh, Samiga's got a break. She cuts in. Saved by Mississauga goalie. McKay picks it up now. That pass deflected by Samiga. Goes into Mississauga zone. Nepean's changing. Shot on net, saved by Ryu. Mississauga keeps that one in. Another save by Ryu. D to D. Mississauga gets it back on the point. Shot gets through, saved by Ryu. Mississauga's keeping it in. Circle the net, trying to go back to the point, that gets cleared. Nepean goes on a change again. Goes all the way down to the Mississauga end. They come out with it. Gain the zone, shot on net, saved by Ryu. Back to the point. Mississauga has it in the corner. They're coming out with it. Looked like it may have been tripped. No call there. Shot goes high and wide. Another chance for Mississauga. Glove down by Dom Ryu. Mississauga player gets kicked out of the face-off. Try this again. That puck is out of play. Whistle blown. O'Connor off the boards. Gardner picks it up. Drops it for Longo. Longo circles. off the boards, circling. She shoots it. O'Connor goes after it. Longo dumps it into the corner and chases. Two line mates change. Oh, that comes to McKay. McKay to Hollingsworth. Hollingsworth the shot. That goes wide. Hollingsworth tries to put it out in front. Mississauga goalie covers it up. Refs are having a talk with the Mississauga bench right now. Not sure what that was about. Mississauga goes off the boards, gets it out. Offside. Mississauga dumps it in. Ryu stops it up behind the net. Gibbs has it now. Goes to Hollingsworth. Mississauga keeps that in. Cameron takes it. She circles. She dumps it in and chases. First on it. Mississauga now picks it up. They get around one. Try to get around the second. Mississauga gains the zone now. Out front, that's intercepted by McMullen. McMullen's got it behind the net. She goes ahead to Bray. She loses it. Shot on net, stopped by Ryu. McMullen up to Bray. Bray puts it in. Two of them go on a change. Casey's chasing after it. Mississauga almost turns it over. They get it out. Nepean dumps it back in. O'Connor after it now. Gardner keeps it in. Longo almost intercepts that. Mississauga gains the zone and they shoot wide. Gardner will pick that up. She's got two with her. Mississauga dumps it in. Donaldson behind the net. Over to Gardner. She puts it into the neutral zone. Longo going after it. Donaldson to Brewer. Brewer to Samiga. Samiga goes forwards. Mississauga gets it in and they put it out. No one there on the D. Mississauga dumps it in. Francis going after it, battling with two players. Mulvihill picks it up. She skates with it. Over to Hollingsworth. Gets interfered by the Mississauga player. Cameron after it now. Mississauga comes out with it. Hollingsworth almost picks that one off. Icing, or offside, Mississauga. Gray tries to put that in, goes to Mississauga D. They go D to D with it, and D to D with it again. Gray picks it off, she's got a break. Tries to go high glove, saved by the goalie. Walker saved by the goalie, the net's off. one by Nepean. Don't control it though. Gibbs tries to put it back in. Kind of whiffs on it. So Mississauga has it. Cross ice pass. Gray on it. They go D to D. And they dump it in. Doesn't get too far though. Another offside by Mississauga. Longo going after that one. Mississauga gets it out. One-on-one. Kind of loses the handle of the puck though. Longo after her now. They're getting pinned. Donaldson comes out with the puck. She goes D to D to Brewer. Just misses her though. Mississauga takes a shot from the point. That gets deflected wide. Like that one may have gone out. O'Connor has it now. She's got a 1-on-2 break-in. She puts it on the goalie. Goalie blocker saves, and O'Connor gets off. Mississauga comes in with it now. McKay steals that one. She's got Samiga. Up to Samiga. Samiga dumps it in. Hollingsworth chasing. She tries to center it, but that gets picked off from Mississauga. Now they're coming in with some speed. They dump it to the other side. McKay going after it. Goes back to the point. Battling along the boards. Samiga gets it out. Hollingsworth tries to tip that one forward, but Mississauga player beats her to it. That one gets dumped in. Casey's after it. She ties up her man. McMullen picks it up, tries to center it. Doesn't make it through. Still battling. Mississauga comes out with it. They've got a 1-on-2 shaping up now. Shot from the point. Gloved down by Dom Ryu. Mississauga wins that draw. She's got it at the point. Shot. Ryu save. 9:02 left to play in the first period. Score 0-0. Mississauga wins that one. Shot on net. Ryu covers it up. That draw, back to the corner. O'Connor with it. Cameron tries to chip it out. Mississauga keeps it in. Pollard after it in the corner. Mississauga's Gibbs on her now. Longo comes out with it. We got a 1-on-1 coming. Gets by her man, but runs out of real estate. She's back in the corner, gets cross-checked from behind, no call. Mississauga comes out with it. They go up the middle. Brewer with it. She goes D to D to Donaldson. Donaldson up to Hollingsworth. Samiga curls back with it. Tries to go in front to Hollingsworth. Almost makes it through. Hollingsworth loses her stick. Mississauga comes out with it. That pass was picked off by Donaldson. Now Brewer gets it behind the net. Over to Rims it to McKay. Mississauga picks that up. Brewer with it now. She goes to McKay. McKay chips it forward and chases. That pass almost picked off by Samiga. Mississauga gets another shot. Saved by Ryu. Samiga with it in the corner. Moves it forward. It's Casey. Mississauga keeps it in. Gardner over to Samiga. She tries to go to Casey. Casey chips it in and chases. Casey steals it. Over to McMullen. McMullen with it. She just loses it. Mississauga comes out with it now. And it's offside. Ray gets that. She dumps it in. Chases. It goes back to Mulvihill. Goes through her stick. Mississauga on her now. Mississauga comes out with the puck. Spins in front. McMullen puts it to the corner. Ties up her man. Mississauga gets it again. They go cross-ice feed. Can't quite handle it. It's a nice try. That puck comes out of the blue line. Ray has a little break now. Cuts in front. Another shot. Save. Another blocker save by the Mississauga goalie. Mississauga coming in. They have a 2-on-1. Shot wide. That comes right out of the end. Longo and Cameron were battling for it in the boards. Hollingsworth now. Mississauga goes D to D. Gardner after it. They just get it out. Ice. Oh. Thought they were going to wave off the icing, but they didn't. Pretty good with the sound system here. Although when the refs came on, they played a rendition of Three Blind Mice. I didn't think that was very appropriate. But Mississauga gets it out. Brewer has it. Over to Samiga. Samiga in the corner with it. She tries to center it. Doesn't make it through. Mississauga with it now. McKay keeps that in. Samiga. Toe drag off the post. Picks it up again. Tries to go to Hollingsworth. Hollingsworth has it now. Cuts to the middle. Donaldson keeps that in. Mississauga goes up to the player. They only have one person deep though. Hollingsworth gets it out. Mississauga goes D to D. And off the boards. Centering it. Donaldson there though. McMullen picks it up. Up to Casey. Casey doesn't get it out. Mississauga keeps it in. Donaldson has it. She goes high lob to Bray. Icing's weighed off. McMullen going after it. She ties up her man. Bray has it to Casey. And Mississauga goalie covers it up. Face-off one back to Mulvihill. Mulvihill dumps it into the corner. McMullen picks it up behind the net. She tries to center it. That pass gets picked off by the goalie and she covers it up. Mississauga has it behind the net. They go to the boards. Try to dump it in, but Francis cuts that off. Bray cuts that off. She goes deep. McMullen going to get it. She picks it up. She circles. Drops it from Mulvihill. Mulvihill with the shot. That's a blocker save. Mississauga comes out with it now. Cameron over to Gibbs. Gibbs up to Gardner. They call that offside. Mississauga goes D to D. O'Connor back to get it. She circles, avoids her check. They keep it in on the boards though, Mississauga. Still battling. Gibbs gets it behind the net. She goes off the boards. Come out with it now. That was offside. Could have been a break for Mississauga, but one of their players was caught deep and couldn't get out in time. 2:21 to play in the first period. Score 0-0. Donaldson with it. She goes off the boards. Hollingsworth tries to chip it, doesn't get it. Icing called. Mississauga keeps that in at the blue line, dumps it in. Samiga pinned her. Now Donaldson's battling with it. Mississauga back to the point. They get it deep again. Another one of their players picks it up. Brewer ties them up. Samiga picks it up, but that gets blocked by Mississauga. Mississauga goes back to the D. Cut into the net. That shot goes high. Mississauga cleared that on their own on that time. Just lost control of it at the blue line and went out. Now they try to dump it in, but that gets caught by Brewer. McMullen with it now. She goes wide, cuts back. She sees Bray backdoor, just misses that pass. Mulvihill has it now to Bray, back to Mulvihill. Mulvihill, that shot gets blocked. Mississauga rims that one. Mulvihill whiffs it at the blue line. Mississauga comes out. Mississauga still has it. McMullen off the boards to Bray. We got a one-on-one here. 34 seconds left. She's waiting for someone. Fires. That gets blocked and into the corner. Mississauga comes out with it. Pollard puts it back in and Longo goes and chases it. Icing called. Mississauga wins that face-off. They circle with it. They got 14 seconds. Tries to go up front with it. Does get picked up by Mississauga. It's still loose. Longo now gets it. She's got 6 seconds. Shot on net. Collision with the goalie at the end of the game. I know the goalie tried to keep that one live, so maybe that had something to do with it. Don't think there's going to be any calls, though. So after the end of the first period, the score is 0-0. Not sure what the shots are. They don't have it on the scoreboard. Seem fairly even. We'll have to check with our statistician. We'll see you guys back in about 15 minutes. Took a look at the play at the end of that period, and it looked like the Longo shot the puck at the goalie. The goalie went to play it. O'Connor was coming in hard, and it kind of looked like the Mississauga player pushed O'Connor into their own goalie. Both O'Connor and the goalie went down. No penalties were called. Back to the second period, score 0-0. Francis up to Hollingsworth. Francis chips it in. That puck goes out of play. Tries to go forward to Hollingsworth, who was wide, but that gets caught by a skate. Nepean dumps it in. Samiga almost picks that off. Mississauga turns, goes D to D. Hollingsworth on it. 2-on-2 breaking out. Shot on net. Lee with the save. They cycle, Smiga picks that up, backhands it out, and that's going to be icy. Mississauga gets possession of that face-off. Mulvihill gets it out. She pokes it forward. She's still going. Ran out of real estate. Mississauga gets it. That hits Mulvihill's feet. Mississauga dumps it in. McMullen after it. They go back to the D. That shot goes wide. Saved by Ryu on that one. D to D. Casey after it. McMullen gets it. Tries to go deep to Casey. She gets hooked up. Mississauga comes out with it. That shot gets deflected high and wide. Nepean gains Mississauga zone. They come out with it. Icing waved off. Gibbs back to get it. She tries to go boards. To Longo. She picks it up. That pass gets intercepted by Mississauga. They come out. O'Connor on her. Lee covers the puck. Behind the net to Donaldson. Donaldson goes off the boards, doesn't make it out. Now it's out. Longo. O'Connor picks it up. She's waiting for help. Longo comes in, she circles. Shot. Saved by Mississauga goalie. McKay with it to Samiga. Samiga tries to shoot. That gets blocked. Mississauga goes. Donaldson goes off the boards. Goes to Mississauga. Samiga picks it up now. To McKay. McKay has Cameron. Cameron's got it. Cuts in. Shot on net. Saved by Mississauga goalie. Mississauga wins that draw. Nepean keeps it in. Goes down to Casey. Casey after it. Casey picks off that one. Leaves it for McMullen. McMullen gets it over to Mulvihill. Mulvihill with the shot. That gets blocked. Casey back to Mulvihill. Back to Casey. Back to Mulvihill. She tries to go on the net. McMullen's waiting in front. No one on her. She circles. 1-on-2. Bray comes in to help. McMullen comes out with it. She gets around her. Shot. Mississauga goalie stops another one. Mulvihill dumps that in. McMullen after it. Mississauga goes off the boards and out. Pollard gets it deep. Mississauga comes out with it now. Long shot saved by Rue. Nepean gets that draw. Gibbs going after it now. O'Connor picks it up. She's got Gardner going up the middle. Longo along the boards. Icing. Pollard gets that one in the corner. O'Connor picks it up. Up to Longo. Longo up to Gardner. She tries to cut in. She gets stopped. Longo has it. She turns. Mississauga picks it up. Gets out of their zone. O'Connor's on her. They dump it in. O'Connor to McKay. Over to Longo. Longo with the shot. Blocker saved by Mississauga goalie. McKay gets it. Leaves it for Hollingsworth. Goes to Cameron. She chips it towards the net. Just wide. McKay tries to drop that for Cameron. Not hard enough. Mississauga comes out with it now. Cameron gets it in the corner. Skates it out. Mississauga takes it off of her. And comes out. That gets stopped by Hollingsworth. They go D to D with it. They got wide. Mississauga behind the net. They try to go back to the D, but that comes out. Gray on her. We got a 2-on-1 or a 3-on-1. Score. Mississauga Goal. One nothing Mississauga. Time of the goal, 13:01 in the second. Mississauga comes out with that one. Saved by Ryu. Bray gets that out into the neutral zone. All the hill over to Casey. Casey tries to get it to center. Goes off of her stick. All the hill after it in the corner. Comes back to the Mississauga D. Circles in. Casey stops that. Goes across to the other D. They shoot. That's wide. McMullen has it behind the net. She goes off the boards. Picks it up. Goes around hers. Over to Casey. Casey to McMullen. Another save by Mississauga goalie. Glove save that time. Mississauga wins that draw and they get out of their own zone. Pollard tries to go to Gardner. Mississauga comes out. Longo has it. She goes over to O'Connor. She can't handle that one. Mississauga comes back with it. Longo angles her off. And then Mississauga takes it. D to D. Shot on net. That gets deflected in the corner. O'Connor. Mississauga behind the net. Back to the D. That gets blocked by Gardner. Not out yet. They go D to D. Towards the net. Ryu covers it up. Out of that one, Hollingsworth goes in. Hollingsworth wins the draw. Donaldson clears it out. Mississauga picks it up. Samiga has it now. She stops up. Goes to Hollingsworth. Shot on net. That gets deflected. It's another save by the Mississauga goalie. Cameron has it behind the net. Tries to center it, doesn't make it through. Mississauga picks it up and they put it to their winger. Now they clear the zone. Ryu with another save and covers it up. Another save by Ryu. That shot blocked. Oh, McMullen tries to feed Casey, but whiffs on it. Gray stops that and gets a stick on it. Mississauga goalie covers it up for a face-off. Gray chips it in. McMullen going after it. They tried to reverse it. McMullen picked it off and then tried to put it out in front, but didn't go through. Pollard throws it towards the net. That gets deflected into the corner. Pollard to Longo. Longo gets it deep and chases. Mississauga tries to wrap that around the boards. O'Connor was there but missed it. Mississauga flips that into Nepean zone. Gibbs picks it up. Gibbs tries to find Gardner. That gets picked off by Mississauga. Shot deflected. Ryu with the save and she covers it up. We got a penalty coming up. Slashing penalty coming to Mississauga. Nepean will go on the power play. First power play of the game. Clears that down. Samiga picks it up, leaves it for Mulvihill. Mulvihill over to O'Connor. She circles with it. Over to Samiga. Chips it in. No one going after it. And Mississauga gets it out. Hollingsworth now. Up to Samiga. She circles. Over to O'Connor. Gain possession. Gain the zone now. O'Connor to Hollingsworth. Back to O'Connor. Up front, up top to Mulvihill. She tries to shoot. That gets blocked. Samiga has it now. Over to Mulvihill. Mulvihill with the shot. Gets tipped into the corner. Samiga picks it up. Crosses with Mulvihill. Throws it in front of the net. Hollingsworth tries to force it in. And the Mississauga goalie covers it up. Nepean wins that face-off. Back to Mulvihill. Now down to Hollingsworth. O'Connor gets it to Mulvihill. Over to Samiga. Samiga over to O'Connor. To Mulvihill with the one-timer. McMullen has it now. She circles. Back to Mulvihill. One-timer off the helmet and into the corner. Samiga battling with it. Mississauga picks that up. Back to Mulvihill. Mulvihill to O'Connor. She puts it deep. And Mississauga clears it. Back to even strength. Longo has it. She circles behind the net. Off the boards to Gardner. Donaldson now picks it up. Boards to Gardner. Can't handle it. Mississauga comes out with it behind the net in front. Goes back to the point. That shot on the net. Saved by Ryu. Mississauga again. Another save by Ryu. They fire it towards the net and Ryu covers it up. McMullen up to Casey over to Cameron. Brewer circles with it. She puts it behind the net to Francis. Francis goes hard with it to McMullen. Over to Cameron. Mississauga curls around with it. That gets kept in by Francis. McMullen almost gets it. Now McMullen has it behind the net. She tries to go to Cameron. It gets blocked by Mississauga. Mississauga comes out with it. Saved by Ryu. Into the corner, Casey. Doesn't get it out. Francis now. That's going to be an icing. Face-off won by Nepean. Cameron has it now. She takes it into the corner. Mississauga has it. Gives us time to change though. And they dump it out. Icing gets waved off. Mulville's got some speed. She goes up to Hollingsworth. Hollingsworth back to Mulville. That gets picked off by Mississauga. That shot high above the net. Saved by Ryu. Mulville with it again. Over to Hollingsworth. Back to Mulville. Mulville with the shot. Goal! Kylie Hollingsworth. One. Assist to Jordan Mulvihill. Not sure if there's another one in there or not. Time of the goal, 4:03 in the second. We're playing the sounds of crickets right now for a visitor's goal. O'Connor has it now. She goes off the boards, can't get it out. Mississauga keeps it in. O'Connor's still battling it. Gardner now. She goes wide to Longo. Longo takes it. Battles her way in. Mississauga goalie covers it up. Mississauga arguing about some goalie interference. They're not going to get the call though. Mississauga wins that one. They go high off glass. Longo picks it up. Tries to get it deep. That's offside. Nepean wins that draw. Bray has it now. Oh! Tries to go around and it almost works. That gets Mississauga coming out with it now. Casey back checks on that. Bray gets taken down. Penalty coming up to Mississauga. Take your pick, a slash or a trip, one or the other. No, but it was a hook. So that penalty to Mississauga, 2 minutes for hooking. I think that would have gone with tripping, but Mississauga wins that draw and gets it out. O'Connor being chased. O'Connor comes out with it, up to McMullen. She gains the zone. Back to O'Connor, to McMullen. Down low to Hollingsworth. Hollingsworth cuts to the middle, in front. That's saved by the Mississauga goalie. Samiga now, back to McMullen. She goes up high. Samiga takes it now. She loses her check. To McMullen. That shot blocked. Mulvihill to Samiga. That shot gets blocked in front. And Mississauga clears it. They're changing the penalty. Mulvihill gains the zone and loses it. Mississauga dumps it down. Samiga back to get it. She goes up to O'Connor. Up to McMullen. Back to Donaldson. To McMullen. It's chipped. The goalie doesn't know where it is. But it's under her pad, I guess. 20 seconds left in the power play. Bray has it. To Gardner. Gardner over to Bray. She gains possession again. Control of it. She takes a shot. That gets blocked. Gardner now. She shoots. Rebound. Tries to get jammed in. No penalties called on the play. .44 seconds left in the second period. Mississauga gets it out. That shot goes wide. Samiga goes high glass. Bray chasing it down now. Goalie plays it. Longo after it. Penalty coming up. It's a holding penalty on Longo, I believe. Mississauga will go on their first power play. Only 6 seconds left to play in the second period. Nepean wins the draw. That's the end of the second period. After 2, the score is 1-1. Still a minute 54 left on Nepean's penalty. So Mississauga will start off with a power play to start the third period. We'll see you in about 12 minutes. Welcome back to the third period. The score after 2 is 1-1. Once again, Mississauga will start off on the power play for the next minute 54. Mississauga gets it deep. That pops over Ryu's stick. Down low, try to center it. Ryu comes over, it goes in front. Hollingsworth tying her up. And that's covered by Ryu. Mississauga wins that draw. They get it back to the point. Down low. Try to go high short side. That goes over the net. Back to their point though. Fire it towards the net. Picked up by their winger. Back to the point. They go cross ice. Shot on net. Samiga clears it out. Nepean gets a change. Mississauga neutral zone, gains the zone. Go behind the net. Big collision. And O'Connor clears it down. Big collision by the Mississauga players. Looks like everyone's okay though. Mississauga coming out with it. They gain the zone. Circle behind the net, back to the point. They go D to D. Shot, saved by Ryu. Donaldson. Donaldson clears it down. 8 seconds left on the power penalty kill. And we're back to even strength. Mississauga gains the zone. In front, Ryu with another save. Little chip shot. Goes up and over Dom, Ryu, and into the net. Mississauga Goal. That was an off-speed shot that just went up and over Ryu and into the net. Time of the goal, 7:52 in the third.
Mississauga Goal, scored by number 65.
Samiga picks it up. Cuts to the net, goes behind. Tries to get it back to the point. That comes out. Hollingsworth gets it now. Toe drag. Samiga back to Francis. Francis shot. Lots of traffic in front, but the Mississauga goalie sees it and saves it. Pollard with it, she shoots it, deflected in front. Another save by the Mississauga goalie. Face-off won by Nepean. Bray back to Gibbs. Gibbs puts it deep to Casey. Casey in front to Bray. Bray tries to trip it, but it gets deflected. Now Mississauga picks it up. They go wide. Pollard on it. Now Gibbs picks it up behind the net. She goes off the boards. McMullen chasing. Cameron gets it now in front to McMullen. She gets taken down in front. Penalty called. Nepean will go on another power play. 2 minutes for interference. Mississauga gets that one out. Rimmed around the board. Rimmed around the boards. Pass to O'Connor. Mississauga dumps it in again. Mulvihill picks it up now. She puts it to O'Connor. O'Connor gets it to McMullen. McMullen in front. Back to Mulvihill. Over to Samiga. That gets tipped in front, but wide. To Samiga. Samiga's shot. That's a blocker save. Back to Mulvihill. Over to O'Connor. O'Connor with the shot. That gets McMullen in front of the net in the face. Face mask, I guess. And Mississauga clears it down. McMullen has it now. She gains the zone. Spinorama. Gets wiped out on the boards. Samiga picks it up. Back to Mulvihill. Over to O'Connor. To Samiga. And Mississauga clears it. Hollingsworth has it now. She circles up to Bray. Bray waits for some players. Over to Donaldson. Donaldson to Gardner. Back to even strength. Mississauga with the shot, saved by Ryu. Mississauga has it on the point. Down low. They circle. Puck's in the pile up. Mississauga comes out with it. Kind of fans on that shot. It goes wide. They cycle. Longo grabs it now. She gets taken down, comes up, and she gets it out now. That's offside. Mississauga tries to center it. That gets picked off by O'Connor. She dumps it in. Casey going after it. McKay gets it. O'Connor going for it now. She turns. Battling with two. Back to the point. Francis puts it deep. Casey gets tied up. McKay after it behind the net. Mississauga comes out with it. Francis puts that into the corner. Leaves it for O'Connor. O'Connor up to Casey. She dumps it in. They go for a change. Mississauga has it. Cameron chasing it. Goes to Hollingsworth. Over to Samiga. Samiga tries to go back to Hollingsworth. That gets picked off. Cameron behind the net with it now. Hollingsworth goes in to help. Now Samiga. Cameron comes out with it. Back to Francis. Francis to Samiga. Down low to Hollingsworth. Hollingsworth circles out with it. She fires towards the net. That goes high above. Mulvihill there to pick it up. She fires it towards the net, and Mississauga goalie covers. Hollingsworth has it. She's digging. Oh, Cameron just misses. Donaldson over to Gibbs. Gibbs with the shot. That gets blocked. Samiga picks it up. She circles. Fires. That gets blocked. Gibbs keeps it in. McMullen battling. Mississauga picks it up. And they dump it in. Ryu stops it up behind the net for Donaldson. Donaldson up to Casey. Casey goes a one-touch to McMullen. Ray picks it up. She tries to go to Gibbs, but pass doesn't go through. Gets deflected up and over the net. Now Mississauga comes out with it. Brewer taking out their man. That shot goes wide. Back to the D. Shot on net. Easy save by Ryu. Francis goes high glass. It's kept in by Mississauga at the blue line. They gain a step over. Another save by Ryu. That puck gets rimmed around D to D. Mississauga picks it up, tries to center it, goes all the way across the ice. Francis tying up her man. O'Connor on it. Now Longo tries to get it out. Mississauga keeps it in again. Longo now has it. Mississauga dumps it in. Ryu stops it behind the nets. Brewer to Gardner. Gardner circles back with it. Brewer behind the net to Francis. Francis goes, I don't know why that one wasn't called an icing, but the icing was waved off. Mississauga comes out with it now. They have a step. Tries to go high short side. Another save by Ryu. Mulvihill comes out with it now. She's got some speed. Cuts to the middle. Backhand. Another save by Mississauga goalie. That was a glove save. Mississauga comes out with it now. Offside. 9:13 to play in the third period. Mississauga up 2-1. Mississauga dumps that one in. Ryu stops it up behind the net. Gibbs rims it to McKay. Mississauga takes it out themselves and regroups. They dump it in again. Gibbs back to get it. She goes off the boards. Cameron to Hollingsworth. Over to McKay. McKay goes deep. Mississauga doesn't get that out. Gibbs keeps it in. She fires towards the net. It gets deflected behind the net. Mississauga comes out with it. They dump it in. Donaldson behind the net. Up to McKay. McKay tries to center it. Doesn't go through. Donaldson gets it again. Up to McKay again. Tries to center it, but gets stopped by Mississauga. Mississauga rings one off the post, and they have it behind the net. Saved by Ryu. Mississauga wins that draw. They get it deep. Into the corner. Francis gets it now. Up to Casey. Casey tries to one-time it. Almost works. Mississauga gets it though. McMullen picks it up. She gets hit at the blue line. Looks like it's offside, delayed offside. Mississauga comes in with it now. That shot blocked. Casey goes boards. Bray goes after it. She decides to make a change. All of Nepean making a change now. Mulvihill picks it up. Tries to go to Longo. It gets deflected. Now up to O'Connor. O'Connor gains his zone. Tries to center it, but that gets deflected by Mississauga player. We got a 3-on-1. O'Connor hustling back. Mississauga tries to make the pass, but doesn't connect on it. Gardner has it now. She has 1-on-3. She gets Caught at the blue line. Now Mississauga gets it out. Cameron picks it up. Mississauga goes back to the D, and they go D to D. Gain the zone. They have a shot on net. Saved by Ryu. Donaldson takes her man out. Samiga has it now. She goes up to Cameron. Can't handle the pass. Picked off by Mississauga. They come in now with the shot. That gets deflected high over the glass. Back to the point. Make a move. Still has it. Back to the point again. Samiga gets it behind the net. Loses it. Donaldson after it now. Donaldson and Samiga pass out front. Now it's a battle against the boards. Gibbs battling. Mississauga comes out with it. Hollingsworth picks off that pass. She goes in on a 1-on-3. Loses it. Francis dumps it in. We got Bray and McMullen going after it. They rim it around the boards. Longo keeps it in. Mississauga tries to get it out. And they do. Longo has it now. Over to Bray. Bray makes a move. Now Mississauga gains the zone. Bray tries to go boards with that. Mississauga gets it. McMullen has it now. Up to Bray. Drops it for McMullen. McMullen circles. Circles again. Drops it for Bray. Mississauga picks that off. Mulvihill gets it. She's got some speed. Takes a shot. That was deflected. It was another off-speeder. Almost tricks the goalie, but Mississauga comes out with it. O'Connor picks off that pass. She circles, tries to go to Hollingsworth. Nothing there. Mississauga dumps it. Pollard battling in the corner now. Samiga gets it now. Tries to go to Mulvihill, a little too far. Mississauga picks that off. Now they're going in. Hollingsworth over to Samiga. Gains third. Toe drag shot. Just goes wide. Gibbs tries to go deep. It gets blocked by Mississauga. Now Mississauga's gaining the zone. Mulvihill spins and goes high glass. Not out. Mississauga has it. McMullen picks it up to Hollingsworth. Mississauga goes D to D. 2:10 left to play in the third period. Bray over to McMullen. McMullen with the shot. And it gets deflected. Partially blocked by the Mississauga player. Mississauga goalie covers it up. 1:51 left to play in the third period. Mississauga up 2-1. Mississauga rims that around the boards, and Mulvihill can't keep it in. She circles with it. by Ryu. Nepean wins the draw. Gibbs goes D to D with it, a little too far. Mississauga keeps it in, goes back to the point. That gets deflected up. McMullen comes out with it. Over to Longo. Longo fires on net. Mississauga covers it up. Nepean calls a timeout. With 1:04 left to play in the third period, Nepean calls a timeout. Score right now is Mississauga 2, Nepean 1. Expect an empty net in the Nepean zone. So 6-on-5 for the next little bit. Six on five here. McMullen has it. She turns over to Mulvihill. Mulvihill with the shot. Walker save. Rebound in front. O'Connor has it. Shot by McMullen. That goes wide. Comes out in front again. Still loose. Still loose. McMullen over the net. Still loose. Back to the point to Samiga. Samiga over to McMullen. McMullen with over to Longo. Goal! Tic-tac-toe. 2-2. 31 seconds left to play. Goal scored by number 90, Alessia Longo, assisted by number 8, Malaya McMullen, and number 18, Sid Samiga. Once again, they're playing the crickets in the sound system here. Still not as rude as Three Blind Mice for the refs, but McMullen chips that in. Mississauga chips that deep. Donaldson back to get it. Whoa! Gets tripped up from behind. No call. Comes out to Samiga. Hollingsworth tries to get it out. Mississauga keeps it in. And it comes out with 2 seconds left. That's it. The end of the third. We're going into overtime. Got a minute 30 break here, and then we'll go right into overtime. 5 minute 3-on-3. This is only the second overtime Nepean has had this year. First one was against Leaside early on in the season. So that game, Leaside ended up winning. So Nepean is 0-1 in the overtime. So we got Alessia Longo, Carly O'Connor, and Jordan Mulvihill to start the 3-on-3. And here we go. Mulvihill gets it. She circles. Drops it for O'Connor. O'Connor takes it. She's got some speed. She circles in the end. Circles again. Back to Mulvihill. Goes deep to Longo. Longo back to Mulvihill. Longo has it now. She cuts to the net. Tries to go short side. Goalie saves that and covers it up. We got McMullen, Bray, and Gibbs out there right now. McMullen wins it back to Bray. Bray to McMullen. She circles. Comes out with it. Over to Bray. McMullen almost comes out with that one. Now it's a 3-on-2 going the other way. That goes off the post. Bray after it now. She's got a break. She holds up. Too tired near the end of the sift. Gibbs shot. That gets blocked. Back to Samiga. Over to Hollingsworth. We got some fresh legs out there now. Hollingsworth takes that away. Gets it low. Mississauga picks it up now. Two-on-one shaping out. That gets tipped. Samiga over to Mulvihill. Mulvihill has a one-on-one now. She's got Samiga going. Doesn't see her. Circles. Goal! Scored by number 94, Jordan Mulvihill. That's it. Nepean wins in overtime, 3-2. Tomorrow's game is 5:25 versus the Toronto Arrows. We'll see everyone then. That's it for tonight. Have a good night.